Presidential candidate Michelle Bachman is getting support from an unlikely source, and it's all because of this controversial Newsweek cover. The National Organization for Women now calling the cover sexist. But Bachman on the stump yesterday stayed above the fray.
You're on the cover this morning of what's left of Newsweek magazine. Have you seen it yet?
I have not.
Okay, it's a big close-up, sort of a wild-eyed photo with the headline, Queen of Rage.
Aha. Well, we'll have to take a look at that, won't we?
We're back with our political panel, Tara, Michael, and Andrew. Andrew, let me start with you on this one. I think Michelle Bachman has done a really great job of staying calm when she is attacked in these type of situations. What do you make of that cover shot of Newsweek and the title that accompanies it?
It's sexist. I mean, it just is. In the first place, Michelle Bachman has had the most unfair coverage, I think, of any candidate. She's been attacked as crazy, and they call her the Queen of Rage, suggesting someone out of control. Why is she the queen of anything? She's a presidential candidate, a very serious woman, a very intelligent woman. I was surprised, frankly, that now, finally, which has traditionally been missing in action in defending conservative women, finally stepped up and defended her, because the animus against conservative women has gotten worse and worse. I've heard Bill Maher say awful things, terrible things, with no one to check him. The rage against Sarah Palin.
Right.
It's just
and many people had said that Now did not typically defend conservative women, even though they were the national organization of all women. But here's what they're saying now. What they are saying of a woman who is a serious contender for president of the United States of America, they are basically casting her as a nut job. I find that fascinating that Now has said that. Tara, I mean, let's be honest here. Now in the past has not always defended all women.
Well, Now has certainly not spent a lot of time, I think, contrary to what's being said. I think that Now hasn't spent a lot of time defending every woman. I think what they've done...
It's been political in the past.
Well, I think what's happened is that Now has certain positions. They support reproductive rights. They support a lot of issues that are more progressive. And so typically when women are carrying those messages of those issues and being attacked, then Now responds in response to those women carrying their messages and responds to those attacks. But Now did defend Sarah Palin back in March of this year. And they've defended Michelle Bachman again in addition to this. They actually defended her on one of the commentators on Bill Maher's show.
But it's been more recent that they have, and maybe there's a political purpose behind that. Here's another part of their statement. My job is to, this is from Now again, my job is to defeat Michelle Bachman, and I intend to do so, but good women will not run for office if Newsweek magazine can do this to such a prominent politician and get away with it. Michael, your response.
Well, first, I don't think that the cover is sexist. I think that they made her the queen. They made her the queen of the Tea Party. So they elevated a woman. But that being said, I think for now, there's no political downside to coming out in defense of a conservative woman here. They know that they have a weakness in terms of their credibility by never coming to the defense of a conservative woman. Here's an opportunity where they're not defending her on the issues. She's a contender, I guess, but she's certainly not a front runner in the race. And so this gives them an opportunity to come out in defense of women in a broad way and rebuild their credibility.
But what about Newsweek? And by the way, I don't think that cover photo is very flattering. Of all the photos they could have selected,
she's such a pretty woman.
I mean, she's a beautiful woman. I mean, ironically, she still looks great, even though they tried to make her look like a kook. Here's Tina Brown's response. She's the one who's responsible for putting that picture on the cover. Michelle Bachman's intensity is galvanizing voters in Iowa right now, and Newsweek cover captures that. Michael, is that what it is, that they use that photo to try and capture the intensity of Michelle Bachman?
Well, I think she's got her defense. It talks about the photo shoot. You can look at a lot of the other photos from that photo shoot. You can either defend her or you can castigate Tina Brown for making this choice. It's not if you look at all the photos of Michelle Bachman, it's not that out of character. If you looked at her State of the Union response, it kind of looks the way she did in the State of the Union response, I have to say.
Okay.
And so,
Andrew, I'm going to give you the final word.
We're missing the larger question, though. Why is it Now's job to defeat Michelle Bachman? Why isn't it their job to defend all women? Why are women presumed to be part of the progressive cause? I don't understand that.
Well, Now is progressive. So they're going to do what they can to elect progressive women.
And it's a very interesting question, and it's for another debate. Andrew, Michael, Tara, thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.